here because they have been asking us questions to ask you all day long. So the first question that we kind of wanted to ask you was, has this always kind of been your life's journey? Like, kind of, what's your testimony?
Yeah. And I was saved when I was 7 years old. And that was really just the beginning of the journey. At 13 years old, I sang for the first time in public, and I was just overwhelmed with the feeling that this is what I was supposed to do. So I gave up sports. I played baseball since I was 3 or 4. Gave it up at 15. I loved it. I still miss it, but I think I made a good choice in choosing music. And yeah, God's just taken me on this rad journey through the music thing and opened doors I didn't think He would. And, it's been a lot of fun.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's super cool.
Now, we all know that you were on American Idol Season 11. We had a bunch of questions about that. We enjoyed you. I loved watching you. One of my favorite renditions was September. Great job.
Yes.
You did a great job with that.
It's interesting that you like September because it's September 21st.
Boom.
Today.
This guy. We had planned this out, everyone.
That's good.
But we just want to know, like, what inspired you to do American Idol? What got you on that stage and that little part of your life?
Yeah, I actually didn't want to do American Idol, believe it or not. My sister really wanted to do it, both seasons that we were on. I was waiting out in line with her the very first season, and man, wow, since I was waiting in line, she said you might as well audition, so we did, and I made it to top 40 right before the live shows was cut, and then I was really done with it. I'm like, all right, I'm done. The thing's chaos. It's a mess. So my sister wanted to do it again. We wanted to support her. It was kind of drugged back into it. So that's really how I got looped in to American Idol. You know, it showed me that God's plans are so much bigger and better than what we have in store for ourselves. You know, but yeah, I'm very glad that those doors opened again, and I was able to get back on the stage.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Another question from the audience was, what is one of the most meaningful songs you wrote, or one of your favorite that?
Man, one that means a lot to me, and one that I've heard means a lot to my fans as well, is a song called "Scars." And I think it's really cool because my fans actually helped me write that song. I had them send in emails, kind of what they're going through, what they're struggling with, and I kept reading the word "scars" over and over and over again, you know? So it was basically just writing an anthem for them, you know, for everyone who's going through something, which, in case you haven't figured it out, we're all going through something, you know? We all need to hear that hope that is Jesus, you know? So just writing that was awesome. Had it in my pocket for a couple years trying to figure it out, and finally it came together one day, and I was so excited.
That's awesome.
That's exciting. We have a lot of young people here, and me and Amanda, we personally work with young people in the Antelope Valley, and if there's something a message that you can convey to them or share to them to encourage, what would just be a message of hope for the students?
Yeah, absolutely. I think just a couple things. First of all, you don't have to fit in to be cool. I went to there were a couple different styles in my school that wasn't me. Super redneck. I'm from Tennessee. Super redneck and very preppy. And then I was kind of somewhere there, not in the middle, kind of off in space. But you know what? I had confidence, and I made it through high school in one piece. So it's like, just be yourself. You know, God made you exactly the way He wanted to make you. Just be confident in that. And the second thing I would say is, you don't have to be on a stage to be preaching the gospel. You can do it where you are, wherever you are. You know, I heard just a couple weeks ago in one of my church services, it takes 20 seconds of insane courage, and then something great will happen. So it's like, if you have a friend, you may not have talked to Jesus with them, or even for you adults going to work, like, you talk about everything except for your church life. It's like 20 seconds, man. 20 seconds. That's all it takes. Just ask them. The worst they can say is no. You know, it's planting a seed, and I would encourage you to do that. You know, and another thing, just kind of building off of that, is especially on Idol, with so many diverse people watching, didn't want to come across preachy, and that's a fine line sometimes. But you just got to look for opportunities that God's giving you to share, you know, and He presents them time in and time out. You know, you just got to open your eyes and look, tune your ears to His voice and listen, and man, great things will happen. Great things. So
that's awesome.
Awesome. What was a really challenging moment for you while you were on American Idol?
Man, I think besides remembering the lyrics every week, I think the hardest thing was being away from friends and family for so long. We were in Hollywood for 2 to 3 months at one time, and